seriously though, how did that come about? When, like, when you first heard that they were interested in you getting involved in that, what was that like?
Yeah, it's a huge honor, and I think, I would do it whether it was free, whether it was anything, just to be able to share connection with Tom is awesome, and not to. Besides that, I actually love the apparel so far. So far, I've found it really comfortable.
Did you get to meet him?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, it was an awesome moment. Being able to see him in person, being able to ask him some questions, and yeah, it was definitely a lifetime changing experience.
What did you want to pick his brain about?
This was before the season last year, before camp actually.
Oh.
So I was just asking him just some simple things, and just kind of like small talk at first, but just trying to ask him, just ask for a couple tips on a few things, and overall just a super nice guy.
How do you think it'll be with having your quarterback coach be directly involved in play calling? Sure.
I like it. I think it's a good blend of me being able to share like a really personal relationship with him, because as you mentioned, he's with the quarterback, so every single meeting, every single play of practice, everything is evaluated through Coach Weiss and with Coach Weiss, all of us in the quarterback room, and I think it's going to pay dividends for us, and understanding the play calling that much more, and understanding what he's thinking when he's making those calls.
You've got a couple of quarterback coaches now since you've been here. How's your relationship with them evolved in the last year or so?
Yeah, I think it's changed a lot. I think when he first got here, I was honestly, I was trying to share my experience with him in the offense, because he was new to the offense, and I was trying to help him out while he was helping me basically with my play, some stuff going through reads, footwork, all that stuff. And I think what he's done for me from a protection standpoint has been huge as far as the development of my career. That was something I was able to apply to last season, and I'm looking to build on that this year too.
Reflecting on the season a little bit, have you looked back and learned a lot about any moment or anything involving the season that you're trying to apply now in spring?
Yeah, I think it's more of, it's not really kind of my personality to just kind of think about it a lot, or to really feel good about it or whatever. We obviously achieved some great things, and I'm sure, when the time comes, I'll appreciate those even more. But for right now, I think it's taken the experience that we had and applying it for me as the leader of the team now, to make sure that we do everything to repeat that.
How different is it to see Mikey on the other side of the ball now?
It's funny. Sometimes I threw my first interception to him, which obviously he's gonna come to the locker room chatting, but he's actually just such an elusive player. He's so shifty that even when he's not in man coverage, his ability to play zone coverage, because he's had the offensive perspective, it makes him actually a really good zone coverage player too.
Do you see yourself as a starter? I know Coach Miller talked about possibly being a timeshare arrangement, kind of like a little bit similar to last year, but maybe even at 50-50, it could be anything. You being the starter, JJ. How do you see the competition playing out? Do you see it as a competition?
I'm a Big Ten championship winning starting quarterback, and that's how I see it.
What did you do in the off season to make yourself the Big Ten championship quarterback again this year? Did you do anything different? Work with your quarterback coach?
Yeah, I've actually done a lot. I spent a lot of time, especially over spring break. I spent some time in LA working with my quarterback coach. We reviewed game tape. We reviewed, the biometrics of my body. I know I mentioned that last season, but just to get a reevaluation of that, and I was also able to see some physical therapy people regarding just my overall health and where I can strengthen myself, and I think I have a really good plan as to the things I want to develop going forward, and some things that I've used, that are my strengths that I can keep on building.
Still working with Jordan Ball?
Yes.
Are you on the Aiden Hutchinson nutrition plan? Were you like?
I'm definitely watching